I'm just getting ready for tonight's video, and it's gonna be a fun one, and boy, do I have a treat for you! We're all ready here. Yes, we are. Hi everybody, welcome to Mondays with Mark. I'm Mark, and this is Smokey Steve and Mark. Oh, yes it is. Well, no it isn't, but yes it is, because it's actually Spooky Steve and Mark season. Oh yes, my favorite time of the year. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you. How are you? Oh, I just have to say thank you, everyone who stopped by the live last night. It was such a nice time, everybody commenting with each other, and it just like kind of, I don't know, it starts the week off right for me, and I really enjoy the interaction and the talking. And I feel like since we've started doing our lives on a regular basis every Sunday, which is every Sunday at 6, by the way, gotta plug it, right? I feel like I've been getting to know people a little bit better, and so it was really nice. Thank you, everybody who stopped by. And if you didn't, we are live every Sunday at 6 o'clock right here on the channel. So, stop on by and say howdy, right? So, how are you? Any plans for the week? I really don't. I'm working pretty much every day this week. And as you can tell, I have to apologize. I'm losing my voice. I've been losing my voice now for, I think it was last Monday it started. I can't remember. I know it was Tuesday, but I'm not sure if it was Monday. But I'm not sick. I feel totally fine. I don't have a sore throat, like nothing, but I'm losing my voice. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what it is, but so I do want to apologize for that, and I hope that it's not too distracting for you. All right, so let's get right on to it. I'm so excited about tonight's episode because I've been wanting to do this for a while, and you know that I am a chef by trade. I was a chef like pretty much my entire life up until about a year ago when I changed professions, and I was actually a baker by trade, and I don't get to bake as much now, as I used to when I worked at the restaurant. And this is something that I had been wanting to share with you for such a long time, and it's definitely Halloween oriented, and I've made this at the restaurant probably, I'm not certain how many times, but it was a lot of years that we made this particular thing. So I'm going to share that with you in 1 minute, okay? But first we have some business to take care of, right? So as you know, we've been giving a t-shirt away every day for a week, okay? And since we had a live yesterday, it wasn't like, a video comment giveaway. We did a Facebook giveaway. Oh yeah, so I have the computer ready here, and Steve has it all, there it is. Steve has it all set up for me, and how we do this is every day to enter, you comment below the video, and we use the comment randomizer to choose a winner. So we're doing the same thing today, but it's just with Facebook, that's all. And I was so surprised. There was so many comments, and I posted the giveaway post after the live last night, which was around 8 o'clock or so, and there's a lot of people who commented and entered, so I feel bad that that we can't give everybody one, but today we have it pulled up here, and let me hit the, okay, so I have it all called up, okay, so drum roll please, okay, and choose. All right, drum roll. Okay, the winner we have today is Kyle Salmons. Kyle Salmons, congratulations! You just won a Spooky Steve and Marc t-shirt all for yourself. Congratulations, and thank you everybody who entered, okay? Now, we still have another day today, so if you want another chance to win a t-shirt, all you have to do is comment below this video, and tomorrow we'll use the randomizer again and pick the next winner, okay? But just because tomorrow, you know, is like a week and it's like the last day for the giveaways, doesn't mean there's not any more coming, okay? And we have a few things in the works. Nah, we couldn't leave you. We couldn't just give 7 away, right? All right, so keep tuning in because we got a lot of fun stuff to give away over the next 2 weeks before Halloween. So anyway, gosh, you mean I have nothing to say? I think I talked about everything already. I think we can get right to our creepy confection tonight. So, like I said, I made this particular recipe at the restaurant for years. I'm gonna say 5-6 years I did it. Now, of course, at the restaurant I made them larger. We're gonna be making well, essentially cupcakes we're going to make tonight. At the restaurant, I made the big jumbo cupcakes, but we're making the regular size ones tonight. Now, we're going to do it in a spooky way, though, okay? We're going to make a completely edible graveyard scene, complete with spooky trees and ghosts and edible graveyard stones. Yep. All right, I talked it up enough. Let's go into the kitchen, okay? Let's get started. Let's go. Hey, everybody. All right, so I promised you a really spooky Halloween confection, and we're going to do it right now. So please excuse my voice. I have no idea what's going on. For the last week, I've been losing my voice. I'm not sick. I don't have a sore throat. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe I talk too much? I don't know. All right, let's get to our project. All right, so today we're going to make some cupcakes and some candy and even some edible graveyard stones. And we're going to get right to it, okay? I made this recipe up to make, it's kind of semi-homemade because I wanted it to be nice, quick, and easy, but fun, and something you can do with the kiddos too, because we're all trying to like celebrate Halloween in the midst of COVID. So this is one of those projects, all right? So for this project, you're gonna need a traditional box of chocolate cake mix, all right? Any brand will do, or you can use your own scratch mix if you'd like. In addition to that, you're gonna need a package of Oreo cookies in whatever flavor you want. I chose mint. And there's a reason behind that. I'll tell you later. Okay, so you're also going to need some white frosting. Again, store-bought or homemade, totally up to you. You'll need just a little bit of green frosting. All right, you can make that out of the white if you had food coloring. You're going to need chocolate. We'll need white chocolate, and we will need regular milk or dark chocolate. Okay? Also, sweetened condensed milk. Now, you're going to need 7 ounces of it. So, if you can't find this itty-bitty cute little can, 7 ounces, you can just get a standard size can and just use half of it, because these are standardly 14 ounces, okay? All right, then you're also going to need some cocoa powder and powdered sugar, and then some accessories like candy pumpkins, my personal favorite. And then if you have any, and if you have anything like this, like a viewer gave us, we have Halloween jimmies and sugars, anything like that you can use as well. All right, so let's get right to it. All right, so first of all, I made my chocolate cake mix like this, okay? And it's ready to go. So you'll need a box of chocolate cake mix and then all the ingredients to make it, which for this one is 3 eggs, and you'll also need a half a cup of vegetable oil too, okay? All right, but follow your directions, don't follow mine. All right, now I got my pan ready, and I have it lined with cupcake liners, okay? So let me make some space here. All right. And we are just going to get ready to make some cupcakes. Now, to scoop cupcakes, ice cream scoop, your best friend. Oh my gosh. Okay, but first, I told you we're going to be using Oreo cookies. Now, we have 1 cup of Oreo cookies, which I crushed up, and we're going to add that right to the batter, okay? Cute little hack. We're going to be making cookies and cream cupcakes. Now, at the restaurant, I used to make cookies and cream cake all the time. And then I made a cookies and cream extreme cake. And what did that mean? It just meant that I made a chocolate cake instead of vanilla cake and then mixed Oreos in it. Get it? Chocolate instead of... All right, that doesn't matter. Now, you can use any kind of Oreo cookie you'd like. The traditional kind with the white filling. Or you could use any of their, like, crazy flavors they have. I chose mint because I want to have like a full sensory experience, right? So it's going to be visually, it's just going to be fantastic. But when they take a bite out of it and they get that little bit of mint, it's going to be pretty cool too. So just mix your cookies right into the batter like that, and we're ready to go. All right, so don't want to make a mess here. All right, throw that aside. Stop it. Oh my goodness. He knows I can't scream because I'm losing my voice. Yeah. All right. So now if you have a blue handled ice cream scoop, 1 scoop equals 1 cupcake. All right. So we're just going to go along and fill all these babies up. Well, you get the picture. So we're going to do all of these. Now, 1 box of cake mix will make 24 standard size cupcakes, or it'll make 12 jumbo cupcakes. Your choice. So once you get all of your liners filled and your pan's ready to go, we're going to bake them. Okay, so we're going to pop these babies into a 350-degree oven for about 18 to 22 minutes or so, okay? Now, at the 12-minute mark, make sure you open the oven, take the pan out, give it a twirl, put it back in. Just rotate it, because we just want to make sure that they bake evenly, okay? And also, you know, to tell when they're done, just lightly touch them on top. If they spring back, you're good. Or you can use a toothpick, you know, poke it, toothpick comes out clean, you're good too, okay? Okay, let's get these babies in, and I'll see you soon. Okay, while those are baking, we're going to get started on all of the fun decorations for this, okay? So the first thing we're going to make are edible graveyard stones. So cool. So in this pot, right, in this saucepan right here, I have 4 ounces of white chocolate and 7 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. Now the white chocolate, I used the white chocolate baking bars, and I got these at Walmart. They were half the price, so I'm going to check it out, see how they are. But they taste fantastic. They actually taste like Ghirardelli's. I mean, so anyway, so you'll need 3 of these to equal 12 ounces. And 7 ounces of sweetened condensed milk and a pinch of salt. And I heated it on medium heat until it gets kind of like that. See, you'll think it's seized up, you know, you'll think it's not right, but this is right, okay? Now, we'll take it off of the heat, and we're going to add in there approximately a 1/4 cup of crushed Oreos again, all right? And then also, we're going to add about a teaspoon of cocoa powder. About that much. That's just going to give it a little bit of color. And we're going to mix that all up. Okay, mix that so it's thoroughly. Essentially, we're making kind of like a, I don't know, a poor version of fudge in a way, if you will. All right, so that's pretty good. I like the color. All right, so it's all nice and incorporated. I think there's enough cookies in there. Yeah, that's really, really good. Okay, so this is ready to go. All right, so now we're just going to transfer it to a bowl, like so. Dump that in there. Get all that good yumminess out of there. All right. Okay, and we are going to kind of spread it out a little bit. Okay, like that. All right. So now we're going to take this. We're going to cover it with plastic wrap or wax paper or parchment paper and set it aside for about 20 minutes to a half hour just to let it kind of firm up a little bit and not be so sticky, okay? So I'm going to let that go right now, and we're going to get on to our next step. Now, if you haven't figured it out already, we are going to be making a graveyard scene with our cupcakes and all of our candy treats here, okay? So, our next step, we're going to make some trees for the graveyard. So, I have here in 2 pastry bags, I have our candy melts that I had already melted in the microwave. I did a video about this a long time ago, but basically you just put it into a microwave safe bowl and microwave it at 15-second intervals until it's nice, smooth, and creamy, okay? Then I transferred it into a pastry bag with a writing tip on it. Now, if you don't have a pastry bag and a writing tip, no problem, just get a Ziploc bag, do the same thing, and then just snip just the very tip of the corner off of one of the corners, okay? And then you'll have the same thing, okay? And we're just going to pipe some trees, okay? So I have a cookie sheet that I have lined with parchment paper. You can also use wax paper if you want to, too. And then basically we're just going to be, piping, just like that, okay? But we're going to try to make some trees. So I'm just gonna, I hope you can see that. I know that I'm, alright. Just like that. And you want them to be a little bit thick because we're going to put them in our cupcakes, okay? And, you don't want them to break off. So I'm going to do mine a little bit thick. So that's how we're doing that. A little better? Can you see?
Well, hello.
Hello. How are you?
So you come here often.
I know, right? Okay. Just like so.
I could do that.
You can do that? Oh, good. All right. So anyway, you get the picture. So just make as many trees as you want. We're doing about, total 24 cupcakes, but you don't need 24 trees because we're going to make other stuff too, all right? So what you want to do is place this into the refrigerator for about 5 minutes to firm up, okay? And we're going to get on to something else though. So I'm just going to set this aside. And I'm going to keep this warm so it's nice and... Okay, so now we're going to make some gravestones. All right, so I told you we are using Oreo cookies. See the repeating theme here? Oreo cookies. So here I have just one side of the cookie, which I have, removed the filling. Whoops, and then I broke it. Now, if that happens, no worries. We're going to be using that as crumbs later. So, we are going to set these out like so, and we're going to make gravestones. So, for that, you're going to want to get a really sharp knife. And, of course, I don't have it ready. I'm going to try this one, because this is a nice sharp knife. And all we're going to do is we're going to take off this side and that side. All right? So very gently. One side. Okay, like that. And this is going to be the base for our gravestones, okay? So we're going to do that. Repeat, 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 repeat for as many gravestones as you want, okay? So, let me set that aside because we're going to go on to something else too. Let me get my treat. What is that I hear? That is our cupcakes. All right, so let me get those out. All right, put that aside. Okay, so we are going to make some. Bring this back, and now we're going to exchange it with white. Okay, this is white chocolate that I had melted down. Okay, and for this, we're going to make some ghosts that are going to come out of the cupcakes too. So, doing the same thing, you're just going to pipe. Ooh. Just like that. And so on, and so on, and so on. Okay, so now what we have our white chocolate ready. We have gravestones ready to go. Now you can take your white chocolate and you can write on your gravestones. You could do R.I.P., you could do boo, whatever you want to do. But I can smell these cupcakes, so I got to get them out, all right? I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we have our chocolate trees and ghosts in the fridge chilling. Our cupcakes are out and they are cooling. So now let's finish making our graveyard stones, okay? This is all ready to go and that's what it'll look like. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to get our powdered sugar and our cocoa powder ready. And some type of container or a plate or something to put them in, okay? And now you can use a scoop if you'd like to. That'll make a very big rock, but I would say, in my personal opinion, let's get dirty. We're just gonna pinch a little piece off, roll it, and we're going to cover it with cocoa, like so, and put them in there like that. And then we're going to all different sizes. Some in powdered sugar and some in the cocoa like that. And what we're doing is these are going to be they're going to be truffle-like when you eat them. They're very, very delicious. Almost like fudge, almost like a truffle, something like that. Okay? I think you can get the idea. Well, if you can't, you'll have to make them. Yes, you will. All right. So anyway, you get the idea there. Those aside, like that, and it doesn't matter if you get some chocolate into the powdered sugar, it doesn't matter at all. This is a graveyard after all. Okay, and so on and so on and so on. You get the picture, all right? So we're gonna make a whole bunch of these. This will make an entire container. This will make a lot, okay? So I'm gonna set that aside and I'll finish that later because we're going to do some other stuff now. All right. So now after you get these in your container or whatever, wherever you're putting them on a plate or whatever, just set them aside again at room temperature until you're ready to use them or toss them in the fridge to chill them up a bit. Okay? All right. Set these aside here because now I saw that. See, I saw that. I saw that.
What are you going to do? Yeah.
Toss cupcakes.
Yeah.
All right, so we have our cupcakes. They're ready to go. Now the fun part, we're going to put everything together. All right, so this is where our frosting comes into play and all the fun stuff we made, okay? So what we're going to do is, again, store-bought, homemade, whatever type of frosting you want to use is fine. We're going to frost our cupcakes, all right? So we're going to take them and I would recommend frosting them, like, not perfectly, if you know what I mean. This is a graveyard, after all, and as messy as you want to make them, really. We're not going to pipe them, we're just going to get frosting everywhere. I mean, this is cool. All right, that's good. And let's see, why don't we make 2 of them right now? And then put a lot on that one. Alright. Okay. There we go. Alright. You know, and so on, and so on, and so on. You get what I'm saying? Alright. So now, what are we going to do? We have all this fun stuff to put on it. So here, for the first one, I think we'll do a pumpkin patch. So, we're going to take our candy pumpkin and just set it in there. And maybe set one on its side. Like so, like that. Okay, and this, we have some green frosting, and I have my 233 tip, or hair tip, or grass tip, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you don't have this tip, you can just use a regular writing tip or whatever. We're just gonna pipe some grass. I can't see. Like the sound effects? Put some up there. Alright. Okay, so we have a pumpkin patch there, and now we'll sprinkle it with a little dirt. Get it? Dirt. Just all the way around it to kind of mimic a little bit of dirt there, okay? And these are just our Oreo cookies that we crushed up into crumbs. Alright, so we have a little pumpkin patch there. And now for the spooky one. Alright, so let's see. We have let's do a gravestone. So we have our gravestones ready to go. I'm just going to push that down in there. I think that's good. And let's see. Now we have our whole collection of trees and ghosts. Oh, how exciting. I'm going to set this over here. Let's, why don't we put a tree on this one? So, very carefully grab it right. See, it'll come right off like that. And you could use that side or you could use the rough side. Now, for the ghosts, I turned them over and I'm using the flat side and I just put 2 dots for the eyes there, okay? So, I'm going to use the rough side and we're going to put it in like so. And try to push it down into the cake a little bit there so it stays in place. Got it? Okay. So, now we are going to add our dirt. All over it, just like so. So we have some pumpkins, we have a little gravestone with a tree, we're going to do some ghosts, we're going to maybe do a gravestone with a pumpkin, maybe we'll do a ghost with a tree, well, you get the idea. So we did 2, now we got to do the rest, so, and so on, and so on, and so on. Get it? Get what I'm saying? Oh, I can't wait to show you the finished product. Okay, because I just happen to have this really cool platter that has a gate around it. I mean, it just perfect for this, right? So what I'm going to do here, and like I said, I'm just going to show you real quick now, but, you know, I'll show you more later. We're going to put our edible stones on the bottom like we did there. You know, all around the bottom. I only have a few made, but we'll do that for now. And then we're going to place our cupcakes. So we'll have that there. We'll have that there. And so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. All right? So we'll fill up the whole thing, and we'll have a spooky graveyard confection. Perfect for a party or just to have fun making it, all right? Oh, like I said, I cannot wait to show you the finished product. I can't. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I am. I think it turned out good. Do you like? Try to show it to you. Yeah, I think you can see it. There we go. Ah, this is gonna be nice, you know. One of the things that's so funny whenever I bake or cook anything here on the channel, like, you know, we have all this food left over after the video, and we don't know what to do with it because I mean it's just the 2 of us. So I think my coworkers will really like this. So I'm gonna take it to work tomorrow. So anyway, oh my gosh, I hope you had as much fun as I did tonight. My voice is still a little bit hoarse, but you know what? I feel fine, you know, so I think everything's good, and I hope it didn't distract you too much. And furthermore, if you do this project, if you make these cupcakes, please send me a picture. I would so love to see it and see what you came up with, because you really could do anything with this, you know. I know some people who use Milano cookies as the gravestones. I know people who made some little coffins to go in it out of cookies or brownies. There's so much you can do with it, and it's so much fun. And if you do try it, I hope you have a lot of fun doing it too. So thank you so much for watching and spending your time with me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely check us out on Facebook, okay? Smokey Steve, Space, and Marc. Send us a friend request. I will post the recipes for all of this and the how-tos over on Facebook if you want to download it and print it and try it yourself. We're also on Twitter. Our handle is SmokeySteveA, and we're on Instagram, SmokeySteveAndMarc. All of our contact information is listed right below. That would be our P.O. Box and our email address. If you have any questions about today's video, definitely shoot me an email and I will get back with you as soon as I can, all right? So thank you once again. Oh, where's my light switch? I like, you know, me and my special effects. Yeah, thank you so much again for watching, everybody. Stay safe, stay well, but above all else, stay spooky. All right, I will see you next time. Ciao, everybody.